Hi, my name is Sarah Brockwell, and this is Project 3 for Educational Psychology for Dr. Baldwin. And I'm going to be highlighting Chapter 6, which covers the cognitive theories of learning. And I chose this one. I knew this was the one I was going to do my project on when I read it because I just find it so fascinating with how our brain works and, the way we make those connections. And it's relevant to how we memorize things or what can help facilitate that memory to where I want to be successful in my classroom by passing these strategies on to my children. So one of the ones that I was going to talk about was mnemonics. So mnemonics is an instructional strategy which is used to create a way to bring this information visually and acoustically. So this could be with a song or a phrase, sentence, even just the visuals. But it helps connect and make that learning more solid by being able to see it visually. So like below, there's an image of the two fists for the days of the months. And, I did not know until I was Googling that this was a mnemonic. And this is exactly something that I still use today, even at my arrival age of 38. I don't know how many days something is. I'll whip my knuckles up and I'll start counting, and hasn't failed me yet. So, but it definitely made me think, and that's why I made sure to include this, is if I'm at the age that I am now, and I don't remember when this strategy was introduced, but it is something I have used pretty much for as long as I can remember. So that just shows how successful some of these mnemonics can be, and I definitely want to bring those to my children as the best that I can, especially learning science concepts. I can't highlight every one, but wanted to talk about a few that I've used. Keyword method, as you can see in the image, you're using familiar words that sound like things that you're familiar with or sound like the things you're being taught. So like the jinglemud joints, talking about them being elbow joints, using the word jingle and mud. I've used these concepts when I was learning terms and facts and things like that in nursing school, particularly the way the blood travels through the heart. Very complicated concept, and so anything that we could learn, to help us through, we tried it and we did it, and who knew that this was a strategy. Initial letter method. I know this particular one was used with my son this year in social studies learning the Great Lakes. The HOMES, which is an acronym. Acrostics, using sentences and phrases, are also used, which is one that I've used. And the particular one that I've used was when we were doing our unit over converting metric units. And so we're dealing with mass and volume, length and height, and things like that. And so we need to convert usually centimeters from meters and millimeters and things like that. It was a difficult concept. I tried to find this video, and even with the video and using the stair below, showing that each time the decimal being it by 10, just my kids were not ready mathematically for such a concept, but they did enjoy the video. Hopefully with my slow internet it'll show at least a little bit of it, but they enjoyed it. But at least I brought the information to them, and this is something that at least it won't be unfamiliar when they get presented it. So this was something, like I said, introduced. It in a whole was successful, but like I said, just mathematically my kids were not there, but it definitely did not discourage me from using what I needed to. So of course the benefits, is to promote that retention. and enhancing memory. And it's so helpful when you're learning new concepts, difficult words or ideas. Any content can use them. They can be modified to the need of the child. And it also could be something that you can create with your students. So you might not use just one that's been out there for a long time. Why not try a new one and try that and see if that helps reach and connect with relevance. And I hope you enjoyed my presentation.